Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. CeeChronicles is my name. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. And if you are new here, I would like to say welcome. My content is mostly fragrance reviews, lifestyle videos, a bit of some fashion videos, and the list goes on. So if it sounds like something you are interested in and you are a first timer here, please do consider subscribing. I'm here with 10 perfumes in front of me, but I'm going to talk about 11. The 11th one is an honorable mention because it's no longer in my collection, but I did do an in-depth review of it while I had it, so I'm just going to throw it in or talk about it as the 11th one. So I'm giving you 11 dirt cheap perfumes, 11 dirt cheap fragrances that smell expensive. So these are fragrances that if they were packaged in a different bottle, or if they were branded in a popular brand name, they would be, people would have no problem paying a little extra for them. So I'm going to go straight to the first one and show you what I have for you here. The first one that I have is this one. This is Accessorize. The brand is actually called Accessorize, and this perfume, this particular one, is called Enchanted. Okay, this one retails for between £5 and £10. I actually bought mine for £3.99 if I'm not mistaken. It was a while ago. Okay, this is a sweet powdery violet mixed with some chocolate, some rose, some vanilla, some raspberry, some cotton candy, and so on. It's got a lot of notes. Okay, this is a little cheapy, but it has a decent longevity. And also the sillage is enormous, on this one, and it does have that distinct fruitiness to it, fruity floralness to it, and that chocolate that is listed as a note in here gives it a bit of some uniqueness. So this is Enchanted by the brand name Accessorize, and like I said, this is just gonna set you back £3-5, maybe tops £10. It all depends on where you buy it. I think this one was purchased in Asda, so it was, if it's not Asda, it was Boots. So yeah, this is one cheapie. I decided to do this video because smelling good shouldn't be expensive per se, and we all have different priorities. So sometimes, for those that really don't mind, it's, I just thought this video would be ideal for them, to give them the cheapies out there. Some ridiculously cheap, some of course 50-50, but everything I have here is less than £20. So if you're going to go online to look for some of the fragrances that I'm going to talk about here, and you find them retailing for more than that, then and you really are on a budget kind of thing, then you need to search a little more. These fragrances should not cost you more than £20. The second one I'm going to talk about is Emmanuel Ungaro's LA Diva. Okay, this is a personal favorite of mine. Bought this one as a blind buy, and it did surprise me. Okay, this one is a 2016 composition, and it's one of those that I think I would want to, it made me want to explore this Emmanuel Ungaro house. I haven't bought any other from this house, but based on just this one, I think I am, it's intriguing. I would like to see or to explore some of the ones that he has. Okay, so this is a honeyed, sweet, fruity floral. It's a mix of raspberry, some pear, some orange. It's really fruity. It also has that pink pepper there that gives it a little bit of some spiciness, and it's got some quince and some jasmine. It's really joyful, it's really youthful, it's energetic, it's a really bubbly kind of fragrance. It's got like a sherbety kind of vibe to it. This I see appealing to the youthful kind of, a youthful hearted kind of individual, and this retails for about £12 to £15. I actually bought mine as a gift set, and I think even as a gift set it was under £20. I think it was £18 or something. When it came, it was this perfume and a 100 ml lotion. So really affordable. The lasting power is really decent. I get 6-7 hours on this, depending on the weather as well. It actually can do more if you wear this one in the sun. Now, the third one I'm going to talk about here is this one. I recently discovered this Maison Alhambra house, and you know, I was told by a subscriber here that this is actually a subsidiary of Lattafa. Okay, this is a subsidiary of Lattafa that actually does, you know, the inspired by versions. I mean, in an obvious way, we do know that Lattafa does have inspired by versions, or some of their fragrances smell like fragrances that are already on the market. But this particular Maison Alhambra, this branch of Lattafa actually seems to focus, you know, on the obvious, you know, inspired by, or obvious stooping, if you will. So this is Narcotic Flower, okay, and this one retails for about 10 to 15 pounds, again, depending on where you purchase it from. This house is not yet that popular, so I'm not quite sure whether you can find this on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure you can find it on eBay, okay? So Narcotic Flower is a fresh, fruity floral. This is really strong. When I did my first review, it was in winter, so I dismissed this. I thought it didn't have a lasting power until I wore it when it was hot, and this thing choked the life out of me. Okay, this is a fruity floral with a touch of some citruses in there, and it's got a powdery dry down. You know, the star of this fragrance is actually lychee. You know, it's got the lychee that's really prominent there, and some peach. Okay, so it really smells like a beautiful sparkly drinks, like a ginger ale. Okay, it really smells like something you could actually drink. Okay, so this is Maison Alhambra's Narcotic Flower, and that was my number 3. Guys, please do consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but I would appreciate if you take, you know, a moment, you know, even after this video, to just click the subscribe button and join the family. Now I'm gonna go to my number 4. This unfortunately seems to be discontinued. This is Lady Gaga's Fame, you know, also known as Black Fluid. So it depends on the name you want to call it. Okay, so this is Fame by Lady Gaga. The bad news with this one is because it's not that accessible anymore, you will get it for prices ranging from £10 to even upwards of £60. It just depends on the retailer. However, I put it here because I purchased mine for under £15. Okay, so Fame by Lady Gaga is a smoky, incensey, apricot, okay, mixed with some orchid. There's some jasmine in here, there's some saffron. It is really one that needs getting used to. Okay, because of the hype that was around the release of this fragrance, a lot of people expected too much from it, and I do understand that some people were disappointed, but I you know, it is a fragrance that I'd say takes a bit of some getting used to. It's got that addictiveness to it, that once you use this and you give it a little more time, you might find yourself drawn to it more and more. It does have that expensive feel to it as well. So yeah, definitely feminine and intriguing. Okay, and like I said, this is an under £15. So if you're on a hunt for this, you really need to keep hunting some more, because prices have been shooting up. I personally bought mine off Fragrance Direct. They do restock it from time to time, and if you're going to get it from Fragrance Direct, it's definitely going to cost you less than £15. Or if you get it from Argus, it's going to cost you less than £15. So yes, I'm here talking about 11 dirt cheap fragrances that if they were packaged in a different bottle, you would swear, or you would pay whatever price that was you put on them. These are dirt cheap perfumes that really smell expensive. They smell like money. Some of them really smell like money, so and they are that affordable, trust me. The next one I'm going to talk about is this one. I haven't seen anyone, or at least come across a video that talks about this one. This is Playboy VIP For Her. Okay, they do have a pour-homme, which is for him. Okay, this is another really next to nothing kind of fragrance. This cost £5, if not under £5. If it was expensive, then I think it was £6. Okay, why I am guessing some of these prices is these are some fragrances I've had for a long time within my collection. Okay, this fragrance is a spicy nectarine, okay? It's got some peony in there. It's got the red apple, so it's a bit fruity. Red berries as well, some heliotrope in here. Sandalwood, that gives it a bit of some woodiness to it, and some musk, okay? It's an easy, rich, kind of musk appealing fragrance. This does not really have a good lasting power. I get about 3.5 to 4 hours with this one, but it does smell great. You know, if you were looking for something that is a cheapie that will do the work, which you may need to reapply, but cost you less than nothing, but will give you that beautiful, you know, aura around your fragrance or scent around you, then this is also a recommendation. Playboy's VIP for women, okay? The next one that I added to my collection is this one. This one shocked me. You know, I picked this one for £11.99, okay? Beautiful bottle, Levine For Her, okay? Beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation. I like the mic, okay? This I can excuse because Levine is a musician. So I think this is definitely in tune with something that, you know, was expected of him. Even this black, you know, this black, what you call it, this thing that goes to the atomizer, you know, the straw, or I don't know, for lack of a better word, that's coming to my mind. I think this is a beautiful presentation. And not only that, the fragrance itself, okay, did not disappoint me. I bought this one for like under £12, £11.99. It's a spicy marigold with some saffron. It's got the citruses in there. It's a really mood lifter for me, okay? It's got the sandalwood, it's got the Indian jasmine, it's got vanilla, and some benzoin. It smells a lot like Tom Ford Santal Blush. Really beautiful, really classy. And this is why I said these fragrances, if you just repackage them in a popular brand or something like that, or some of them were not celebrity fragrances, I'm pretty sure some people will be willing to pay, you know, the extra buck for them. So Levine retails for about £12. And if you're looking for that, this one is still floating about. You can get it still for this price that I'm talking about. Dirt cheap perfume that smells really expensive. The next one I had to add here is my addiction of all time, okay? Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds, and this is Luster, okay? This, I couldn't stand the original White Diamonds. I can't stand it on myself. I couldn't stand smelling it on other people. It just has something that comes out there that smells a bit rotten to me. I'm talking about the original White Diamonds. So when this one came out and I decided to take a lip and blind buy it, you know, it surprised me. This is a beautiful incensey. It's a white and yellow floral, okay? Really aromatic. It's got that fruitiness to it. It's a bit green as well. It's a bit embery as well. It is a beast as well. This is a blast of this is a fruity incensey blast, like I said, okay? And it's a beast performer. This one you may not need to reapply. It performs beastly, especially in the winter, okay? If it's the summer, it could choke, you know, it can choke you. And I'm pretty sure you know that if you've used the Elizabeth Taylor fragrances, the one thing that is common with all of them is the longevity. You know, this house, they got it right. The longevity is great. If you can get the one that's good for you or the one that you like, it's not likely to disappoint. And this is one, like I said, you know, that does the that for me. This smells a lot like Dior's Poison, for those that that, you know, that don't know or that want me to liken it to something. It smells a lot like Dior's Poison, a bit like Guerlain's My Insolence. Okay, kind of along those family fragrance families. So if you like those, Dior's Poison and My Insolence by Guerlain, you're most likely going to like this. This will not set you out, you know, it will not break the bank. This is another one that's under £15. You can even get this as a gift set, sometimes with even a mini, and it will still cost you under £20, okay? The next one I'm going to show you here, this one has, you know, it made its rounds in the YouTube community. Red Temptation by Zara, and the reason being that it is, you know, likened to Baccarat Rouge 540. So I shan't say much about this one because I'm pretty sure by now a lot has been said about it. But in terms of what it smells like, this is going to be your earthy, kind of woodsy, kind of mossy, embery citrus, okay? And the lasting power here is, to me, monstrous. To my nose, you know, Zara's Red Temptation is just it gives me that beast performance. And you'd get, this is it comes in 2 bottles. It's got a for her and for him, but they smell the same. So if you're a man and you were wondering whether this one is ideal, yes, it is. They've got one packaged for males, or in the same bottle, but with like a different I think it's a different colored box or something, just to distinguish the two. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is this one. If you want in-depth reviews of the fragrances that I'm talking about here, if you go down to my channel, you will find that I've done in-depth reviews for some of them. Some I haven't, but most of them I have, and I will also link the full videos in the description below. So if you want an in-depth review because you've missed some of these reviews, you can go down and watch that. This one is Splenda, okay, by Elizabeth Arden. Splenda is a fresh, a spicy floral. It's a white floral, okay? It's got a ton of notes here, but what is distinct about this one is the pineapple. The pineapple really, pierces and comes through, and it won't disappoint. This also, depending on how much you spritz on you, has got this beastly lasting power as well. I definitely just use this. I bathe in this. And the other pro or for this is that it comes in 125 ml, so it is bang for your buck, and you will definitely get this one. This one I think costs about 12-15 pounds as well. Okay, the other one that I have physically, which I'm going to talk about here, because I did say I have 11, so the other one is going to be an honorable mention. So this is the other, the last one I'm going to talk about, which I'm going to show you. The number 11, I'm going to put a picture. So this is 007 Women 3. Okay, I can't say much about this. I've been raving a lot about this. This is your Lancome's Hypnose, kind of inspired by fragrance. It's a tropical, warm, spicy, fruity floral, okay? There's papaya and there's pineapple in this, which makes it stand out. And these papaya and pineapple mix so well, okay? So, like I said, it's your great alternative to Lancome's Hypnose. And this, again, will cost you about 10, 11, 12 pounds, somewhere thereabout. Now, the last one that I had to say as an honorable mention is Marilyn Monroe's How to Marry a Millionaire. Okay, I did a video about how to marry a millionaire. That one is beautiful. It's going to give you an Olympia vibe, and I think it is the closest inspired by Olympia, original Olympia vibe perfume that I've smelled so far. So yes, those are the 11 dirt cheap fragrances that I had for you that smell like money. These fragrances, if they were packaged in a different bottle, you would pay extra, because they do not disappoint. They are dirt cheap. They will not, mess about with your budget. If you are one of those people that want to purchase fragrances, affordable fragrances, or you wanted to start a fragrance collection, or you are in college and you wanted to start a fragrance collection, but you don't have, the sort of money to spend, the sort of hundreds to spend on some of these fragrances that are on the market. My name is CeeChronicles. I hope you found this video helpful. Do let me know in the comment section if you own any one of these fragrances that I've spoken about, or if you intend buying them, okay, and what you think of the compilation that I had for you today. Please stay safe. Okay, we know what's going on now. Please do stay safe. Let us make sure that we are safe out there. I can't emphasize it enough. Smell great all the time. Be fabulous, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.